Give me just a minute, everybody. Hold on. All right. Almost ready. Hold on. I'm just updating things. I can't see chat yet, so hold on just a second, guys. I had to update the category in YouTube. Sorry. All right, let's get this so other people can see. All right. Psycho says now. No. How about all right, everybody. Greetings and hello. Welcome to Wonderland Gaming. I'm your host, Alice. This is my big ugly face. I hope you all are having a good day today. I'm having less of a great day today. So, first of all, I hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm sorry I missed you this Saturday. I didn't get to see you. I was up in Indiana visiting my kids and got out just as it got super cold. Holy cow, negative 20-degree wind chill as I was leaving Indianapolis. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. But yeah. Um, so I'm back here, and when I get back, I'm catching up on things that I missed. And as those of you who live in America probably know, yesterday was inauguration day for President Trump. And we won't go into how I feel about or how I felt about President Trump prior to my coming home yesterday. But when I got home yesterday in my my Discord, which you can get to if you type !Discord. In my Discord, there's a channel for politics because not everybody wants to get involved with politics or see politics. So that kind of content can go on its own. And Ari had posted a link to a specific executive order signed on the first day of President Trump taking the White House. And I have some feelings about this executive order, and we're going to talk about this before we get into any gaming or any kind of fun. The title of this executive order is, hold on, let me see if I can get it visible here. Where is there it is. Yeah. Is that still legible for you guys? Maybe, maybe not. But for those of you that can't see, it's called Defending Women from Gender Ideology and Extremism. Sorry, Defending Women from Gender Ideology, Extremism, and Restoring Biological Truth to the Federal Government. This is a bold statement for multiple reasons that I'm going to get into later. But I just want to go over this. Let me make it a little bigger. Yeah. Um, Let me just go over this a little bit. Um, I don't know if you've read this or if you haven't read this, and if you're not interested, that's fine. Head out now because we're going to be doing this for a little bit. And because I am not apologetic at all about going over this content. This is anathema to everything my channel is about and everything I am about. So I want it known. I don't want you to know it exists. I want you to know what it says. I want you to know what the American president has said, because this is a work of well, if you're a fan of George Orwell, this is a work of Orwellian significance in my head. What is this? This is one of the many executive orders that Donald Trump has signed on his first day in office. But we're going to go over it. So, by the authority invested in me as president by the Constitution and laws of the United States of America, including Section 7301 of Title V United States Codes, it is hereby ordered. And then things go downhill from here. We're not going to read it word for word. If you want to read for word, I have linked or I've sent a link to it up above. But the first section is the purpose. Why are we doing this? And I find this particularly interesting. We'll get into it in a minute. But across the country, ideologues who deny the biological reality of sex have increasingly used legal and other socially coercive means to permit men to self-identify as women and gain access to intimate single-sex spaces and activities designed for women, from women's domestic abuse shelters to women's workplace showers. Well, first of all, I need to let everybody know, we're not denying the existence of biological sex. That's not what gender identity is about. Biological sex exists. And what I do find interesting is apparently the only gender identity he's upset with is male to female transgendered people. If you're female to male, I suppose that's perfectly okay. I guess he's part of the patriarchy that believes that if a woman wants to step up and pretend to be a man, he could just slap him into place. I don't know. It doesn't say here because they're literally not addressed at all. But efforts to eradicate the biological reality of sex fundamentally attack women by depriving them of their dignity, safety, and well-being. You're right. If that's what was going on, that would be correct, but that's not at all what's going on. The erasure of sex in language is also nothing to do with what's going on right now. Basing federal policy on truth is critical to scientific inquiry, public safety, morale, and trust in the government itself. I wholeheartedly agree with this statement. Probably one of the very few sentences in this entire document that I actually 100% support and believe in. Now, the rest of this is political garbage that isn't scientific fact, but okay. Anyway, we go on to invalidating the true biological category of woman and properly transforms laws and policies designed to protect sex-based opportunities into laws and policies that undermine them. So this is why we're doing it. We're doing this because dirty, dirty boys are getting into clean women's bathrooms and doing dirty, dirty things. That's what this is all about. And also that we are trying to erase the biological reality of sex, which is not what is going on at all. So policy and definitions. So now that we've said, hey, you can't do your gender identity bullshit, we need definitions of what sex is. So sex shall refer to an individual's immutable. This is the government dictating what the definition of the word sex is. I need to be very clear on that. Again, if you're a big Orwellian, and if you don't know who I'm talking about George Orwell, talk about the book 1984, and I'm talking about the concept of newspeak, where the government steps in and shapes language. Because if you want to control what people think, you control what people can and cannot say. That's step one. Sex shall refer to an individual's immutable biological classification as either male or female. Sex is not a synonym for and does not include the concept of gender identity. Which, again, I guess here's another sentence I agree with. That is correct. These two are distinct ideas. Also, this is biologically incorrect. From a biological standpoint, there are not just male and female sexes. Talk to any intersex person in the United States or anywhere else, they'll fucking tell you. Talk to any doctor that studies genetics. This is not the case. Granted, it is the majority of cases. So, but are you literally going to say that the majority can now just eliminate the entire existence of the minority? Because I thought that's not what the United States was about. And then we go into what women, woman, girl, and girls are. By the way, sex apparently no longer includes the concept of actually copulation. Being intimate with another person is not having sex with them, because that's not what that means, apparently, according to the government. Yeah, this is double plus on good. Then we go on to say, okay, here's what a man or boy is. And female can only be a person belonging at conception to the sex that produces the large reproductive cell. And male means a person belonging at conception to the sex that produces the small reproductive cell. They're talking about the egg and the sperm here. So if you happen to be a person born without ovaries or testes, you're not male or female. You just don't exist in the eyes of the government. That's just what is going on here. Gender ideology replaces the biological category of sex with an ever-shifting concept of self-assigned gender identity, permitting the false claim that males can identify as and thus become women and vice versa, and requiring all institutions of society to regard this false claim as true. That's not what the definition of gender ideology is. This is patently false. Oh, and then section 3 says recognizing women are biologically distinct from men. Within 30 days of this order, the Secretary of Health and Human Services shall provide to the U.S. government, external partners, and the public clear guidance expanding on the sex-based definition set forth in this order. Again, the government is going to identify for us what these scientific concepts are. You wouldn't be sexless, Sofa, because that doesn't exist in the eyes of the government. Only males or females exist in the eyes of the government, according to this document. So if you're intersex or born without the capability of producing eggs or sperm, then you do not have a definition of the eyes of the U.S. government. And that sounds silly, and it sounds like I'm taking this to the extreme, but it's important because they're making this very important in this document, and it means something later on. We'll go over that in a few minutes. Each agency and all federal employees shall enforce laws governing sex-based rights, protections, opportunities, and accommodations to protect men and women as biologically distinct sexes. Each agency and all federal employees shall enforce laws governing sex-based rights, protections, opportunities, and accommodations to protect men and women as biologically distinct sexes. This is taking these definitions further, and it is basically saying we need to pass laws and agencies of the U.S. government need to develop policies that outlaw anything that doesn't match the concept of strictly male and female existence. We're not talking about just simple policies and guidances. We want to enforce laws that do this, which means if you aren't doing this, you are breaking the law. That's what he wants. And further establishes that, hey, we identified what sex, male, female, men, women, boys, and girls are, and every agency has to use those definitions and nothing else. Again, it's newspeak, guys. By the way, I've read 1984 multiple times. It isn't just about the story of a dystopian society and somebody who rebels against that dystopian society. It's about the fact that after he rebels, at the end, there's no happy ending. They capture him, they torture him for months, and then they literally use various manipulation techniques to make it so he believes he loves the government that oppresses him. It doesn't end happy. He ends up loving the dystopian society that he knows lies to him. He dearly loves it. That would be illegal, Vinmist. No, gender identity doesn't exist, Pretty Beard. The government outlawed it. Doesn't exist. That's what this executive order says. The Secretary of State and Homeland Security and the Director of the Office of Personnel Management shall implement changes to require the government-issued identification documents, including passports, visas, and global entry cards, accurately reflect the holder's sex as defined under Section 2 of this order. By the way, this now means I can't get a passport because my birth certificate says that I am female, and the legal definition of female is not what is happening to my body right now. So since those two things don't match, I technically can't lawfully get a passport. I also can't work for the government. Agencies shall remove all statements, policies, regulations, forms, communications, and other internal and external messages that promote or otherwise inculcate gender ideology, and shall cease issuing such statements, policies, regulations, forms, communications, and other messages. If you are supporting gender identity, then you could receive no assistance from the U.S. government. And that's huge. Agency forms that require an individual sex shall list male or female and shall not request gender identity. Agencies shall take all necessary steps as permitted by law to end the federal funding of gender ideology. This also means that if you are transgendered at all, anywhere on the trans rainbow, if you are intersex, which is not on the transgender rainbow, if you are trans, if you are non-gendered, if you are bigendered, if you are gender non-conforming, if you are anything other than strictly male and strictly female, or intersex, or born without the ability to produce eggs or sperm, then you can't do things like, I don't know, fill out the FAFSA and get an education without paying for it out of pocket, or getting somebody to a non-government agency to help you with your education. You would have to get something else. And there's other options out there, granted, but no more government-backed loans, no more government-backed, what is it? It's not loans, it's I can't remember what it's called, but there's another thing that you don't have to pay back that the government gives, so you can get an education. Can't get those either. The prior administration argued that the Supreme Court's decision in Bostock versus Clayton County 2020, which addressed Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, requires gender identity-based access to single-sex spaces under, for example, Title IX of the Education Amendments Act. This position is legally untenable and has harmed women. How? Both of those statements, how? The Attorney General, shall therefore immediately issue guidance to agencies to correct the misapplication of the Supreme Court's decision in Bostock versus Clayton County to sex-based distinctions in agency activities. In addition, the Attorney General shall issue guidance and assist agencies in protecting sex-based distinctions which are explicitly permitted under constitutional and statutory precedent. So what is this? I was like, I'm not familiar with Bostock versus Clayton County. So I fucking looked it up. This is from the Supreme Court of the United States, supremecourt.gov. You can find this document just like I did. Bostock versus Clayton County, decided June 15th, 2020. And I highlighted a specific section because I'll be honest, a lot of this is law stuff and it's complicated. But a summary. These terms, the terms that were defined up here, generate the following rule. An employer violates Title VII when it intentionally fires an individual employee based in part on sex. This has been used multiple times to basically say, hey, you can't fire me because I declared I was trans. It's not legal, according to the federal government. And the Supreme Court stepped in and said, well, you're not allowed, according to the federal government and law, you're not allowed to make decisions to hire and fire based on somebody's sex. If you look at somebody and you say you were male and now you're presenting female, that is their sex, according to the government, right? Because there's no gender identity. So it's just sex. Use sex to determine whether you're going to keep that person on or not. You can't do that. It's not allowed. However, this is Trump saying, yes, you can. Absolutely, you can. That's what you should do. You can go and do that because that's not what this means. You can't use gender ideology. It doesn't exist. Remember, we just outlawed it. So therefore, we can use sex to determine. Okay. It's a little roundabout there. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But let's continue reading. It makes no difference if other factors besides the plaintiff's sex contributed to the decision or that the employer treated women as a group the same when compared to men as a group. A statutory violation occurs if an employer intentionally relies in part on an individual's employee's sex when deciding to discharge the employee. Because discrimination on the basis of homosexuality or transgender status requires an employer to intentionally treat individual employees differently because of their sex. An employer who intentionally penalizes an employee for being homosexual or transgender also violates Title VII. There is no escaping the role intent plays. Just as sex is necessary, a but-for clause when an employer discriminates against homosexuality or transgender employees, an employer who discriminates on these grounds inescapably intends to rely on sex in his decision-making. And he says, no, it doesn't. You don't have that power, Mr. President. That's not what your role is. You don't have that power even with a fucking executive order. That's not what it's for. The Supreme Court can't say, hey, we're outlawing all guns, for example. Not that they would ever do that, but if they did, we're outlawing all guns. The president can't sign an executive order saying, hey, guns are legal. Ha ha, fuck you, the Supreme Court. Pell Grants, thank you, by the way. All right. Federal funds should not be used to promote gender ideology. So if you have any gender clinics that are helping young or older people with HRT of any kind, not allowed. By the way, good luck for those unfortunate people that need to go on HRT for some reason other than being trans. Like my son, who just told me that he has a testosterone level of 86. He has 86. The average total testosterone level for men is between 270 and 1070, depending on age. He is between 20 and 24, so it should be between 409 and 558. His is 86. Privacy in intimate spaces. The Attorney General and Secretary of Homeland Security shall ensure that males are not detained in women's prisons or housed in women's detention centers, including through amendment as necessary of part 115.41, blah, blah, blah. So if you're trans and you go to federal prison, you are cut off from HRT. You cannot, but that's not what this part says. B, where is that? Here it is. Shall ensure that no federal funds are expended for any medical procedure, treatment, or drug for the purpose of conforming an inmate's appearance to that of the opposite sex. So if you are trans and you go to prison, you are done. By the way, if you're trans, it's illegal to be who you are. So it's very likely that you're going to federal prison. So at which point the government will very helpfully detransition you. I'm just pausing to let that sink in. To me and everybody else, I'm trying to be as calm as I can be. I'm trying to tear this apart limb from limb as it goes through. But I'm going to tell you what this means. If you are trans, if you are intersex, if you are complicated in any way through your gender or your biological sex, the US government doesn't want you here. There is no more explicit way to say that. The Attorney General shall issue guidance to ensure the freedom to express the binary nature of sex and the right to single-sex spaces in workplaces and federally funded entities covered by the Civil Rights Act of 1964. He has the balls to invoke the Civil Rights Act of 1964 to say, this is why we're being prejudiced, and this is why we're discriminating against this group of people. We're doing it because of equality. Within 30 days, guys, this is the chilling part. Because executive orders are essentially the president saying, I want these things to happen. They're not law. But he knows that. He's been president before. Section 6, bill text. Within 30 days of the date of this order, the assistant to the president for legislative affairs shall present to the president proposed bill text to codify the definitions in this order. I want this to be law. We will then make it unlawful to use the term gender identity. It will be unlawful to use the term sex to mean anything other than a person's biology. It would be illegal to actually physically be intersex. That's what this means. I'm not overreacting. I'm not scaremongering. I'm reading what the fucking text of this man's executive order is saying. I want to outlaw gender identity entirely from the United States of America. And I looked all day long. And I waited for anybody from any state, any governor, any senator, any order that are posted in the House of Representatives. Nobody addressed this. My government just told me that I'm not welcome here. Not only am I not welcome here, but I'm not allowed to leave because I can't get a passport. Pretty Beard, I hear what you're saying. I see what you're typing. I appreciate it. But the number of times I have heard them say Trump can't do that, and he went ahead and fucking did it anyway, and he got away with it, I can't even count. It's at least 20 times. I don't believe it. I don't believe he can't do it because people are too scared of him or he's too charismatic. You know who else wanted to make their country great again? It was super charismatic and made changes like this to his country, and it worked, and he got away with it. Because I know. And they told him, you can't outlaw the Jews. You can't outlaw the gays. You can't outlaw mentally unstable people. And you know what happened? He outlawed mentally unstable people and had them executed. They were the first to go. And people lost their fucking minds in Germany over it. And he said, oh, well, I won't sign any more papers that say that anymore. I'm still going to do things. I'm just not going to put my name on it. So you don't know that I did it. So you can't prosecute me for it. This is, hey, within 6 months, I want every agency to report to me and say that you've done what I've asked. Also, I want you to change all agency documents. I want you to erase the fact that we allowed it. As if it didn't exist. By the way, if you're receiving federal funding at all, like almost every university, almost every community college, you're affected by this directly. Oh, and by the way, this is retroactive. So anything anybody else has said about gender ideology and equality, um, that's it's repealed. And the White House Gender Policy Council, established by Executive Order 14020, is dissolved. I don't want to hear arguments. That's what this is. Each agency is to rescind all guidance documents inconsistent with the above. I'm mad. And you should be too. I don't care if you're trans or straight or cisgendered, somewhere between. This should anger you. The US government just issued an executive order saying there is a class of people on our soil that we don't want here. And people think this is okay. I'm going to help you guys a little bit. This isn't okay. And what I need you to do at a minimum is to look around you and look to see if you know anybody who is gender questioning at all. Look around you and see anybody who might be intersex or anything else that the United States government defines as unacceptable. I need you to locate those people and I need you to do two things. The first thing I need you to do is I need you to tell them that you don't need an executive order to tell you that a person's existence is valid. They need to know that you were there for them because the people of this country elected this man, and this was done on day one. This is who the majority of people in this country voted for. And this is one of the very first things that he did on the very first day of his 4 years in power. And the second thing I need you to do is to tell them that you're here for them and ask them if they're okay, because chances are they're not. The the LGBTQIA plus community in the United States has the highest rate of suicide of nearly any other minority group in the US. And of those, the most vulnerable are transgendered people. And why do they feel that way? They feel that way because they think that you're not welcome. Now, I've built this channel on the three rules. Very simple three rules. Be kind to yourself, you be kind to others, and you be respectful. Sorry, hold on. Those are the three rules. I need to explain something to you right now. I pride myself on the ability to listen to another person's viewpoint. I pride myself on the ability to have a calm discussion based on facts, on the pros and cons of a decision. I'm telling you now, if you voted for Donald Trump to be our president, don't talk to me. And I don't mean, hey, give me an hour, give me a week, and I'll get over it. What I mean is, I don't want to talk to you because I cannot follow my rules when I talk to you. Unless the discussion is around, hey, I didn't know and I'm sorry. What can I do to help? I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be seen with you. I don't want to be near you. I don't want to be associated with you in any way, shape, or form because I cannot be civil around you. And I don't want to be. I don't even feel bad about not being civil around you because you betrayed me. And if you continue to support this man, then I definitely don't want you in my life at all. Period. Full stop. Because if there's anybody in this country that doesn't deserve to be here, it's somebody that supports this bullshit. This is not what America was founded on, nor is it what's going to make us great again, nor is it what our country is supposed to be about. And there's no excusing it. Don't try. And I'm telling my moderators now, if you see it in chat, if you see anybody hinting at supporting this bullshit, ban them, and I don't want to see them again. There's no debate. There's no questions. There's no, oh, wait, maybe they didn't mean, I don't care. Ban them. And we're done. Now I want to tell you, people come to this channel to be entertained. They come to this channel because they want to enjoy themselves and relax. They don't come to hear me preach. But I didn't bring this to a head. I didn't do this. He did. And his supporters did it. And they're continuing to do it every day. This will not stand. I want people who think they don't have a voice to reach out and find one. By the end of the week, I'm going to have a new channel up on my Discord. It's going to be for IRL support. I want to make it clear that nobody in my community is an official mental health representative, but we are here to listen. And if you want to know where your voice can be heard, then we will find those resources and we will help provide them. If you were in a bad situation and you need help, we will do our best to find out where you can get that help and what your next steps are. But I will do everything in my power to make sure you are safe. And that's all I have to say about that. Thank you, Pretty Beard. I saw your message. I appreciate it. I need a minute or two. I'm going to go on break. And when I come back, we'll see if we can play some Oxygen Not Included, okay?
Here's a choice of food and drink to satisfy anyone and everyone. You'll find something to please you to add to your evening's enjoyment. Something to please all tastes and age groups.
Show starts in 6 minutes.
Time now for your barbecue break. Treat yourself right now to that good old Southern style just right barbecue. Steeped in taste-tingling barbecue sauce, made just right from fresh, firm, choice ingredients. The recipe handed down for generations and cooked Southern style to tender perfection. Slowly, hour after hour, capturing the taste-tempting barbecue flavor. It's just right tender goodness, generously spooned on a fresh, soft bun for you. It's hard to wait. It smells so good. And oh boy, it is, lip-smacking good. Here it comes, your Southern-style just right barbecue on a bun with all the delicious trimmings. A snack to remember. Enjoy it now along with your choice of hot or cold drinks. It's a favorite of all the family. Prepared and served just right. The only thing better than this barbecue sandwich is the next one. Just try the best barbecue in the land that made barbecue famous. It's Southern style, just right barbecue.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Flips, the new snack sensation. Flips, the crispy, crunchy chip with a zesty, tantalizing flavor all its own. And an airy lightness that's so satisfying, but not filling. We make them fresh right here, so you can treat yourself to a cup or a bag full of America's newest chip-type snack while you're watching the show. Flips, deliciously different.
Show starts in 4 minutes.
Yes, Toddy, the chocolate malt in a can.
It's so good hot. It's so good cold.
It hits the spot with young and old.
Yes, Toddy pleases everybody. Delicious chocolate malted toddy, made with rich, real milk, not powdered milk.
So come and get it, everybody. It's time to drink your chocolate toddy.
Delicious.
Show starts in 3 minutes.
They're at the movies, it's a big date. They love their popcorn, look what they ate. This kind of action, the main attraction. Oh boy, ain't love grand. He's buying lots of goodies, ice cream, Pepsi, and peanuts too. Living on love's not easy, you need your strength to woo. Now he returns, what's this she yearns? Refreshing Pepsi, a kiss he earns. Romance and pleasure, and for good measure, thirst-quenching Pepsi. For those who think young.
Show starts in 2 minutes. Best popcorn in town is Manly's High Pop, in regular or jumbo cartons. Here's why. Take the tastiest, tenderest, scientifically grown popcorn, add pure, delicious seasoning and specially prepared salt. Then let the famous Manly machine work its magic on Manly popcorn, America's favorite popcorn. Crisp, savory, wonderful. Visit our concession stand now for Manly's High Pop. Show starts in 1 minute.
The management of this theater thanks you for your patronage.
And now, on with the show.
It's refreshment time. And our refreshment stand is loaded with good things to eat. There's crispy, crunchy popcorn and hot, delicious buttered popcorn. Lots of candy and frosty, refreshing cold drinks. Why not treat yourself at the refreshment center now? As you leave the theater, folks, please be careful. Don't let this happen to your car. Be sure to remove the speaker before you leave. If you should accidentally pull a speaker loose, please turn it in at our snack bar or box office. Thank you.
Hurry, hurry, step right this way, folks, for the most extravagant array of refreshment goodies ever assembled under one roof. Enjoy breathtaking, taste-tempting candies of finest quality. Enjoy popcorn, exploded into tender, delicious, crispy bites of crunchy goodness. Enjoy the tops in cool, refreshing soft drinks. If you want to enjoy some refreshments, this is your opportunity. There will now be a short intermission.
10, 9, 8, 7 minutes to go.
Hey, Mom. Yes, you. Why fuss and fret about dinner? Why not have it right here? Yes, this drive-in offers everyone in the family a real picnic treat for dinner. We've got delicious sandwiches with all the trimmings and your other dinner favorites, plus whatever you want to drink, hot or cold. Come early before the show starts, or eat while you're being entertained, or at intermission time. So why fuss? Give your family a tasty dinner at this drive-in.
What is it? Hey, why, it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add some butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight. It's so munchy.
Crisp and crunchy.
You'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup. Popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 6 minutes.
Time for refreshment. Refreshment. For your enjoyment, there's hot, fresh popcorn, tempting, delicious hot dogs, and so many kinds of ice cream. And, of course, sparkling, delicious, ice-cold Coca-Cola for everybody at the refreshment counter now. Remember, your favorite snack will taste especially good with world-famous
That's probably a good thing, Pretty Beard. We
ice-cold
need some
Coca-Cola.
watchful hopefulness. All right, everybody, let's get things updated here. Get cat array cleared and all that. All right. Hello? No? There we go. Uh so and this is going to be for gaming. And the game isn't listed, of course. Update all files, but that or all streams. But then I need to go and this. Hold on one second. Let's reload this. Oops, show more. I just need to change it to gaming. And oxygen not included. Done. Save. All right, let's do Twitch. Okay. All right, I think I've got everything updated for both areas. So, greetings and hello, everybody. Welcome to Wonderland Gaming. I'm your host, Alice, and this will be Oxygen Not Included coming up. You're going to see some stuff in chat. We just had a little bit of a catharsis regarding recent executive orders by our brand new president of the United States, Poopy McCracken, or whatever his name is. I appreciate your pretty beard. You're amazing. I respect and love you as well and acknowledge you. You are also valid and amazing. And that's why I love that you are part of our community. Bet you when you tuned into my chat, you weren't expecting that today, were you? I wonder if we lost Psycho and all that. Hang on. All right, guys, we're going to start some White Bat audio music here. Hold on just a minute. There we go. Here we go. Oh, I didn't lose you. Haha. Oh yeah, we don't have any natural gas coming out of there yet. All right, so we've done a few things, guys. It sounded just a little sharp to my ears, so I had to turn it down a little bit. All right, first thing to note here is our very first SPOM. What is a SPOM? A SPOM is a self-powered oxygen machine, and that is what this entire block is for right here. Let's go over it, shall we? We've got two electrolyzers producing, taking in water, and splitting it into hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen floats around up here and gets picked up by the gas pump and gets pumped into this gas reservoir. The oxygen lingers down by the bottom and enters these gas pumps and then gets pumped out as oxygen for the base. It then gets moved into these Weezwards because it's a little warm coming out. Let's see, contents 41C, and by the time it comes out, we're at 24C. Contents 1,000 grams of oxygen at 24.3C. So yeah, nice and nice. So let's go take a look at some further details. First thing we'll look at is plumbing. So you can see the liquid pipes coming in from our source of clean water, which is right here. It comes in here and then it feeds both electrolyzers. That's it. Now, the more interesting thing is the ventilation. Let's take a look at that. So first thing is we have oxygen coming in here and here. And you can see after combining the two of them, it goes out and into the base itself. And all of these are purple because they are insulated. They're insulated pipes. And that means that, what does that mean, actually? First of all, you can see this is gold. That is a radiant pipe. What this means is that the hydrogen that's going through here is very cold. You don't know that, but I'm telling you. All right, look over this. See it, radiant gas pipe. There's hydrogen gas at 51C in it. Oh, used to be a lot colder. Haha. Used to be like 5C because hydrogen really stays cold in a gaseous state. No. It started getting hot. So because of that, so here's our hydrogen. Comes out here, goes into this thing, fills up this reservoir, and then that's used to fill up the hydrogen generator, which powers this entire thing. No. All right. Now, the hydrogen passes the cold the oxygen passes the cold hydrogen, cools down, and then goes through these wheeze wards to get even cooler, and goes throughout the entire base. And that's the spum. That's it. All right. Now, the next thing we did was, oh shit. We need an unlimited source of water to make the electrolyzers work. Now, we have these natural gas geysers. There's here, this one, and then there's one way the hell over here somewhere. Here. But I attacked this one first, walled it off, put a pump in there, put a filter in there so it takes out all of the natural gas, puts it into this reservoir, which then feeds the natural gas generator, which generates polluted water. And all of this is self-contained right now. It's producing a little bit of extra power, not much. But this thing hasn't been active in forever. Oh God. The next activity isn't for 21 cycles. Jesus Christ. So it's going to be a hot minute. And until then, I'm actually just going to... There's no reason to run all of that until that happens. So I'm going to disable this building. This is just to kick off what's going on over here. Not a big deal. I am interested in this. How warm is this? 37. So I want to exploit this. But we have to be very careful how we go about doing that. So mainly because I don't want the heat getting up into the base. Oh, there's a thimbleweed. There's a bunch of extra polluted water we need to get rid of. Too much liquid. Right. So we've pretty much completely freed ourselves from the need to gather algae, although we do have 6 tons of it still, so that's nice. In case we need to kick it back up, we can. Before we get it there, we're gonna have to dig through a lot of slime, and I think it's time. Let's set up a slime processing plant. There's a couple of different things you could do with slime. We could turn it into algae if you need it, but we don't need a lot of algae. So you can feed it to dust cap for mushrooms. You can feed it to sage hatch for coal and meat. I'm not going to do that. You can make algae in the algae distiller. So maybe dust cap? What does dust cap require? Because I've thought about starting a dust cap environment. I think it requires dark and also carbon dioxide. So that's not bad. Not too much pressure, that's fine. Not too much radiation, also fine. It has to be carbon dioxide, and it has to be dark, and it needs to be fed slime. I mean, we could do all of that. That produces mushrooms, which is used for fried mushroom or in a juicer. Let's look up fried mushrooms. 2,800 kilocalories with a +1 bonus. Not bad. So maybe we do that. In this dark, dank area right here. All right. The big thing is it's going to produce slime lung. And I don't have a good way to get rid of the slime lung that it produces. So I'm thinking what we do, since this is all carbon dioxide already, why don't we just process it down here? And it doesn't require, any, hold on, I'm thinking about it. It doesn't require any water, polluted or otherwise, right? So yeah, let's do that. How warm is it down here? 23 is fine. All right. So we want I've already got this down here. I want to incorporate that somehow, but maybe not. That has slime lung on it, so the thing is once we release slime lung, it's going to release into the air, and I don't know what to do about that. It'll be gotten rid of automatically when it reaches too much oxygen. Oh my god, why is all that there? Okay, but how to remove slime lung from air? The easiest but not the fastest way to kill off slime lung is just have slime lung infested tiles and oxygen. Regular oxygen, not polluted oxygen. Slowly but surely, slime lung germs will die off. Okay, what else? Slime germs die quickly in cold temps. Slime lung in natural tiles, meaning slime lung infested tiles that you haven't dug up, begin dying off at temperatures below 20 Celsius. I used to be scared of slime lung even after it was nerfed. It would have intricate systems with lots of ore scrubbers. I would have intricate systems with lots of ore scrubbers and chlorine and whatnot. These days, I just put some storage bins in a cold biome and set them to accept slime and algae. The most common tile slime lung is found in. Then I just dig up any slime lung I want to get rid of. Dupes put it in storage bins and the slime lung dies off. This is a messy process. There will be slime lung germs in your base, on ladders, etc. And whatever dupes put new slime lung infested slime in the storage bin, the bin will become infested with new germs. But once all slime is in storage bins, it won't take long before slime lung germs will be a thing of the past. If you don't like the idea of digging up slime lung, And if you only want to get rid of a limited amount of slime lung germs, then you could bring the chill to the slime. Dig out the tiles around the slime lung infested tile, and then put a storage bin next to the slime lung tiles. Then fill the storage bin with ice or anything cold. As long as the chill can spread to the slime lung, it will kill it. Radiation kills it. I really don't want to introduce radiation. Oh, that's interesting. Slime lung tiles can only contain one type of germ. Slime lung is a germ, but so are floral scents. Meaning if there are floral scents, slime lung can infect that tile or move past it. So we can store it in the cold. In a cold biome. By the way, here's a cold biome. I don't know why that's cut off. So if I put a storage bin in here, Atmos suits. It's interesting. Store solid materials that are choosing, sends a germ signal or green signal when the bin is full. But that doesn't necessarily mean that any slime lung they pull, or any stuff they pull out of it, is free of slime lung. Because the Atmos suits will be sitting here and then they'll spread into the base. Oh, I need a... I need a sink in here. Beautiful. And that's because I dealt with slime lung before, like long before it was like nerfed, and it was a nightmare to deal with. This shouldn't be running while these are full. That's built. I don't know what the hell happened here, but it's gross. They're all upset about the surroundings. Hilarious. Oh shit. Do you see this shit right here? Why are you in here? Get the fuck out of here. I need to make a base for those things, but we're not doing it now. By the way, guys, for anybody who was around for my previous speech, ranting, whatever, I would love some feedback. Please tell me what you honestly thought, what could be improved. It will definitely help. I need that to like float up here and leave me the hell alone. You're just gonna chill there, Ellie? All right, that's fine. Fucking weirdo. Oh, you're gonna go now? All right, what are you gonna do now? Oh my God, what happened in here? Why is this like this? What the hell? Oh, okay, I know what those are. Behemoth. Waiting for a critter. Analyze critters to transform base morphs into random variants of their species. Oh, so deliver something to it. I can't send anybody to do anything with this. Is it powered? It looks like it's powered. Already inspected. Oh, thank you, Sofa. All right, so there's that. Oh yeah, we need storage bins. Oh wait, let's not do it there. And I need these, no, I need these to be made out of a material that will easily share the cold. That makes it tolerate heat better. Slow heating. Oh, that might be a good idea. I don't know what thermally reactive means. Let's look that up. Oni thermally reactive. Means they have low heat capacity. So when they suck up the same amount of heat, they increase more degrees. Oh, that's bad. We don't want that. That's the opposite of what we want. Oh shit, I did a bad thing. Storage container material. So contents get cold fast. So make it out of metal, put it on metal plate, I guess. Oh, I didn't. I really like that option. What did it say? Slow heating. I'm just gonna make it out of metal. And then I'm gonna put it on a metal tile, I think. That's made with obsidian. But what if I make tile it's sitting on out of metal? High thermal conductivity and thermally reactive. All right. I suppose you can do this while you're there. Thank you. Thank you. I need wolframite. There we go. There we go. Says insufficient oxygen generation, but breathability is 94%, so I don't believe it. Oh, Suga was a little dirty, got taken care of there. All right, got that wolframite in there. And once we build the, yeah, all right. So this is going to be for slime only. Or should I go ahead and make it for algae as well? Probably not. Because algae is not as gross, I don't think. Too much liquid. That's what I thought. All right, let's see what we can do here. We don't want any more people. We can get one more person. I just don't want to want. So we're not going to get it. Cinnabar ore. Sure. We'll just get some more. Looks like we have some folks with skills. Alice. Looks like you're going for suit training, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Ellie. Looks like you're also going for suit training. I'm trying to make everybody good at suit training. As you can see, I've already done with Meep here. All right. And Pajama Sam. Definitely some suit training for them. Psycho is now excellent with his suit training. Ruby, also excellent with that suit training. Sofa Queen, already good at everything. You're already, oh, you're gonna be my cold crop farmer. Yes, you are. All right, operating. Suga. We're gonna get you suit training here, kid. And Turner. Get better. Get better. Get good, kid. Alice sleeps near this because it's always bright and she's scared of the dark. So. Oh, the grub is cramped. Oh, ooh, thank you. Hold on one second, guys. We will be back in just a minute. I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back. Do what I'm doing, guys. Get some food, get something to drink, do something to take care of yourselves. I'll be back in just a minute.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. Come back soon.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our refreshment center are the best you'll find anywhere. Everybody agrees on that.
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Thirsty? The refreshment stand is open with everything to satisfy your taste buds. Here's the menu: the hottest, freshest, crunchiest popcorn, each kernel popped to its fullest with that real movie time taste. Cold drinks. You'll find your favorite ice cold, tasty, and thirst quenching. And hot dogs, hamburgers, and candy too. Now a short intermission, so you'll have time to make your selection before the show begins.
It's 2 minutes till showtime.
Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
Top quality hamburgers, the most popular snack in the country. We serve them plain or garnished to your taste.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
Just 1 minute to go.
Right. Holy shit. It was really good. Very filling, though. All right. Breathability 100% and yet insufficient oxygen generation. I don't believe you. All right, what's going on over here? Still waiting. Do I not have enough wolframite? I bet I don't. I haven't really gotten any. Here's some right here. But I don't want to mine up there. It's granite. Fluted ice, granite. Let's not look there. There's some right there. That should be enough for now. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. I thought they required... I already set it up so they were required to use suits here, but I haven't got that set up yet. It's all stuffed up here, but this might actually be a problem. I think I need to get another spawn going. But I'm worried about water. There's a Draco stuck in there. Hilarious. God damn it. All right, getting there, getting there, getting there. Why is there a bunch of water in here? You guys are done? All right. Okay. Really, all of that for polluted dirt? Are you kidding me? God damn it. And that's it. Oh, there we go. Fucking finally. Beautiful. There's nothing in it. All right. So. Nice. All that's taken care of. All right, now. I need this to be airflow tiles. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna get in here yet. All right. Wait a minute. Can Grubs or can you guys live in where the hell did all your Why are there no... Alright, anyway, I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. Hey, Pretty Beard, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for listening to me earlier today. And I hope you have a great one, hon. Hey, Berg. Oh, I can't do this. That's right. Oh yeah, I have to do that. Never mind. All right. All right, let's see what we got. Idilla seeds. I don't even know what those are. But sure, we'll print them off. Why not? I thought so. Wait a minute. I put them in and then they immediately picked them up and put them back out. Why? thought they were. I just hadn't bothered to look them up. All right, one's planted, but was wrong. No fertilization because you need slime for that. All right. But that means we did dig up one slime. And it did not get stored over here. All right. Yes, I ate some. It's very good, thank you. I said so. I have, sir? Oh. Where? Hi, sir. All right. What am I gonna do?
Love you.
Love you too. Nope. Alright, gas pipe into there. Carbon dioxide goes into there. Everything else goes out here, I guess. Power. Well, hello, Trooper. What are you doing, sir? Bugger off, sir. Trooper's begging for my food. No. Hey, thanks for the lurk. Gonna go chill in bed and probably pass out. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you very much, hon. Much appreciated. All right. All of that being said, why is this stuff not happening? Oh, okay. Like I was confused for a second. That being said, we need to get rid of a large section of slime somewhere. Somewhere where it's safe and easy to do so. We can get rid of this, but it's not, we don't have, yeah, that would not be safe or easy to do. Oh, look at the dust caps. So we've got airlocks here that do not directly lead to any slime. I've got some down here that do lead to some, but it's gross and hard to get to, but maybe that's what we deal with. Gross. Why is this not reachable? Was that? That's reachable. That was weird. Oh, because that thing was blocking the way. I understand now. I still don't know how to deliver a anything to that. Oh, you know what? Hold on. All right. There we go. Beautiful. Is that an unreachable build? It is. Because they can't get close enough to the ground. So I have to dig this up, unfortunately. It's okay. There we go. There we go. Now we can finish all this nonsense. And now it's not unreachable. So the dust caps are doing dust cap things. They're getting planted, but we don't have any slime. I mean, we could do the obvious. Here's some slime. Oh, did we get it? Growing. Hooray. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a sweetie down here. I want to see if it dies or not. Oh my god, we have so many things. Like that is super high priority for folks to do. Yeah, it's like he kicks out any other. That is so strange. All right, I guess we'll just do sucrose then. All right. Cold atmosphere, so sweeties. Yeah, but it's not particularly hot down here. More worried about can they breathe in the carbon dioxide. Yeah, it's only 26 degrees in here. It's fine. But thank you for the advice. Don't you want to send carbon to space? I haven't even planned for space yet. I don't know anything about it. Oh my god, Berg, you must be exhausted. All right, are you upset? All right, so what's better, Sweeties or the farm station is my question. Sleet wheat, yeah, I haven't gotten there far yet. So sweeties improve the speed of crops by 5%. What does a farm station do? Which doubles the plant growth speed for only one cycle, though. Is this next DLC? What? It's okay, Onisin. I know you're talking about the DLC. I just don't know which one you're talking about. Are you asking if we're doing the mixed DLC? I don't think so. Why? It has spaced out. But I don't think I mixed them. I don't think. It's a good question. Growth halted because of fertilization. So we don't have enough slime for this. And what's funny is we might not have enough slime on the map for this. Which is okay. Oh my god, why? What, not having enough slime? Yeah. I did not think that would be the case. I'm so annoyed by slime all the time, I figured it would just forever be a problem. I'm gonna dig all this out, but I'll obviously have to get ladders and stuff to support all of this digging. But I'll figure it out. There's a way to make slime, I thought. Oh, the polluted ice melting. Yeah, this is a fucking nightmare. You know what I'm gonna do? To stop this, at least temporarily, is that oh, all right, there we go. Thimbleweed, I get the thimbleweed seeds, that's fine. We're doing skills. Well, Meep is ready to level up, so we'll get max out tidying for Meep. Yeah, he just... Every time I try to put a sweetie in here, it gets removed. I don't know why. But okay. Oh my god, what's going on here? What happened? Why is there just suddenly so much water? All right, guys. Maybe ice, but there shouldn't be any more in here. I told it not to collect any. Like all of these should be set to not collect ice. Yeah. No ice. There shouldn't be any ice here, but apparently there is, so. Uh-oh. Ah, they're growing. Yay! We're getting enough slime to grow finally. Oh my goodness! The McKay's raiding with a party of 17! Welcome, guys! How you doing? You guys missed my rant earlier. Because you were doing the streamy streams, which is fine. But I did a rant. You should go back and watch it sometime. Gotta make sandwiches, and my sound isn't... Okay, bye-bye! We'll still give you the shout-out, of course, hon.
You can do it! Yeah! Holy shit! Yeah!
God, all of this water just broke through. Ooh, what's up? It is. All right, then.
No.
Give me a hug.
How'd you get the oxygen if it's not included?
What's that?
How'd you get the oxygen?
I added it myself. I created a spawn. Yep, aren't you glad you asked? Smart ass.
What?
This is a self-powered oxygen machine.
What is the game?
Yep.
It's not yet.
Yes, you can. Yeah. You do it exactly the way I'm doing it here. You take water and you run electricity through it, which splits the atoms. What makes water? What's the chemical symbol for H2O? So what does the H stand for? And what's the O stand for? Hey, look, I can make oxygen.
You know, I'd have
a silence lesson? I don't think I have. I'm capable of giving that to you. All right, so we have quite a bit of stuff going on here. The sweetie seems pretty okay down here, but he's glum. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to use the sweetie because this is 50%, or this is every time it's used, it doubles the speed for a day. Whereas every time this does its thing, it's only 5%. So I don't know. I absolutely love it. McKay's totally okay that they got to go and do some self-care. Makes perfect sense. That's clay, and I don't much care about the clay. Get rid of that just to get rid of it. And I'm gonna have to dig all of this out and then essentially rebuild it. But yeah, we're doing pretty good right now. I've never beaten the game. No, not even close. This is the furthest I've ever been. Yeah, I always failed trying to convert over to a spawn. And we're not necessarily out of the woods yet. We have water, but we don't have unlimited water. We're still waiting for this damn thing to start outputting. It's got another 12 cycles before it'll start outputting anything. We accidentally drained all of the natural gas out of it, so we're not getting any water. Any new water, I should say. And I can't find a water geyser. Now there is a second, well, we just saw it. We have the second natural gas geyser, but we don't have a different natural gas or a different geyser of any kind. What I would really like to do is get deep enough so that we can find some possibly some wait, where'd my, oh, there it is. I'm looking for oil as well. And did that all get cleaned up? It did. Good. Good. All right, good. All of the water, excess water got cleaned up. Yeah, I looked at toying with mixed DLC, but I don't remember if I actually did it or not. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna, I have a sweetie down here and that's great, but I don't think I'm gonna keep it up. All right, so we dug out all of that. Just getting more and more slime. See, what I didn't want was this. Where we've just got slime emitting germs. Like this. That's very bad. Now we can see that the it keeps producing slime lung, and then the slime lung germs keep getting killed. But what I don't know is if the polluted oxygen in here gets, or the slime that's in here gets taken care of. I don't know. It's hard to tell. That's wolframite. Granite, polluted ice. There it is. Ooh, there's something right there. Like I said, I keep coming back to look just to see what new things we've discovered. One, I'm looking for a geyser, so we can have unlimited power. I mean, water. But yeah, it's taking some time, that's all. All right. Enough of that. Let's go look at... I think it's time to do a new build. I think we're going to utilize this area. Now, it has to be filled with 100% hydrogen and nothing else. So maybe we go higher. Like up here, it's going to be oxygen. How high can I go? That's all oxygen. But see, like right here, that's chlorine. I don't want to screw with that. There's some hydrogen. But yeah, I'm gonna, well, I want to go somewhere that I'm already having to put on a suit for. Like here, but we're not getting enough oxygen. God, we're having problems with oxygen. And I feel like building a second spawn, like, right under it. Huh. I mean, the insulated tiles are working really well. One by 11 tiles. My concern is that if I suck down much more water, we're gonna be screwed. This was like full of water at one point, and now it's not. Which tells me we're not building, we're not creating water fast enough. Oh, okay. Is this being blocked a problem? No, because it's... Yeah. Dirt or a spigot pup? Sure, dirt. Why not? It's not totally useless. Berg! Alright. Suit training for Berg. Good job. Harold. Rocketry for Harold. Everybody's gonna learn rocketry. Psycho, good at supplying. Ruby, good at supplying as well. Sofa, becoming a better operator. Suga, getting close to that suit training there that we need. That's so cold. Yeah, I think it's gotta be right here. Uh-oh. There we go. Go. No, do the manual airlock. All right, now I need stations. I need a grooming station, a shearing station, and what else? We want drop off. Actually, I don't think so. We'll just leave it. Well, do they drop meat? I think they do. And then we need food. Now, I don't know what the hell these things eat. Oh, yeah, I do. It's the mealwood. Not gonna be able to do anything there, but wait, why are you here without suit on? You need a suit to get... Oh, you don't need a suit to get here. We need to fix that. So, surprise. You need a suit to get here now. Which is another station. sink. I don't remember if this is clean water or polluted water coming in. It's clean water. So we can't use that. Shit. This is such a damn mess. Oh boy. Okay. Now the question is, how do I get it back? Which is this pipe here. Right? All right. Now, like what bridge? We need to go there. There, and that connects that. Then we need to go there. And that's it. See, not as hard as we thought. Now you need some oxygen there. Easy enough. Still waiting for reed fibers. Always waiting for reed fibers. It's like our thing. It's what we do. I wonder if I could stick these in here. I really want to, but I don't think it's wise. We'll just pull it from here. There we go. All right, lots of stuff to build new. Pipe blocked. See, this is a problem. We need to get this stuff set somewhere. How do I get the hydrogen over there? Are you guys stuck? There. Now you guys aren't stuck. But you are. Wrong element damage. What's going on? Why are we getting stuff that isn't oxygen in here? Because of the backlog. See, I really wish there was a way to, like, vent all of the stuff that's in here, but it won't let me. But unfortunately, every once in a while, we're getting hydrogen up here where it shouldn't. It's not a lot right now. So that's good. But you can see where it's been happening all over the base, which is not good. Not good at all. That's why it was picking them all up. I figured it out. Oh, fuck. What are zombie spores? I feel like this needs to be covered. The zombie spores fucking scare me. Zombie spores. What is that, though? Fossil fragments. Problem solved. There we go. There we go. Unreachable dig. There's no O2 in that. We're just not getting enough O2. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to build that second spawn right away. I was gonna hold off, but I can't. Huh. Good, sweeties are there doing stuff. All right, guys, we are going to save here. It is about that time. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Thank you very much for listening to what I had to say earlier. I will have more on the subject and subjects similar all throughout the year. My hand has been forced, and I can't be lazy. I need to evangelize, and I need to tell people what I'm passionate about. And you know what? I need to tell people that I have a right to exist. They're not going to know unless I tell them, apparently. I thought it was something that everybody would know, but hey, here we are. All right, enough of all of that, though. Let's go ahead and find somebody that we can raid. If you're sitting over there in YouTube land, don't worry. You guys can head out, whatever, but think about coming over to Twitch. We're going to be going on a journey of great repute. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. And we're going to find somebody to raid. That's the important piece here. There are all kinds of people streaming today. Holy cow. Let's see here. Let's see. You know what we haven't raided in quite some time? Zesty. I think we're going to raid Blue Zest TV. I got some of my best people. I got Berg from Blue Zest TV. That's right. I used to raid Zesty on a regular basis. He's a VTuber and cute little avatar. Just an all-around great guy, variety streamer like myself. So yeah, he is currently playing Space Station 13. So let's go get him, say hi. In the meantime, I hope you had a great start to your week. I hope your week is going better than mine, and I hope it continues to get better. And if not, I hope it gets better from here anyway. In the meantime, as always, guys, be kind to yourselves and be kind to... Stop that. Stop it. Thank you. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. And you know what? Everybody has a right to exist. Talk to y'all later.